Hi everyone, welcome to my Patreon. I hope you're doing really well. I today wanted to share a tiny exercise on the frequency of willingness. This is a very, very positive state of openness and readiness to embrace anything that life is going to unfold for us. This is a frequency where you feel like a little child, right? You are not worried about what will be, and you have no attachments to the past because there is no past for a child, because they're just very much present in the now. So, the frequency of willingness is a state of our being when we constantly, consciously pull ourselves into this very moment and connect to our breathing, connect to our body, be in gratitude, and really, really accept this very moment, right? Whatever it is that you do, if you're washing dishes, you in the frequency of willingness, you would be like enjoying the water, uh, enjoying the fluff of the the bottle of liquid, of the washing liquid. You would really be enjoying stacking the dishes in a certain order. Like, you will be so present. And this is not to say that you won't feel any emotions in you which are uncomfortable. You will definitely have moments where you will feel moments where you kind of crash, let's put it like that. But you will crash, but you'll be able to pick yourself up again, because you see, we are humans, so we don't work in like one stagnant frequency or one stagnant energy or emotion. We're constantly going up and down. It is the awareness that we have that, hang on, I've gone too down in this emotion, or hang on, I've gone way too high in this emotion, or somewhere in between I need to be. And so once you recognize all the emotions, once you know, okay, oh, I'm going into shame right now, let me pull myself back again. And so as you go through the Patreon sessions, shame is there and regret is there. So any moment you feel regret, any moment you feel a certain emotion rise up in you, I invite you to go to the tutorial again and create a new artwork, because what that does is it helps you to shift your energy with intention. You're not just allowing yourself to sit in shame. What you're doing is transmuting it. You're transforming shame or guilt or whatever it is, like, low frequencies, into something productive, something creative, something more purposeful, because then you will be channeling into the rawness of that frequency, of that emotion, and then bringing it into physical reality of a certain exercise, like purposefully creating an artwork inspired by your inner self. And that shifts you in ways that sometimes, like, it's very subtle, and sometimes it can be really hugely effective. So moving on to from that, willingness is a frequency where we are in a space of whatever unfolds, but that does not mean that we are constantly in a high vibe. We can go uncomfortable, we can go down into the dumps of our emotions and feel the intense heavy emotions even when we are in the frequency of willingness. But we choose to recognize it and own it, embrace it, and then move from that place, right? We don't run away from it. I think, not I think, willingness is also a space where you allow yourself to feel. Like, for example, like I said, it's the space where you are like a child, right? So the child is not going to think about it, that is it going to cry or not cry. It is much later in life when the children are told not to cry when they fall down, which is hugely damaging for them, because that's a disconnect from their body. So the body is in pain, but the child is being told not to cry. And what that does is it automatically separates the soul from the body, and body just sort of disconnects. And then it takes years to like reprogram that, because then as a child, when you said that over and over time, it sort of builds a certain habit, and you constantly keep disconnecting from your soul. So let's not go into that, but what I'm trying to say is that willingness is a space, is the frequency where you allow yourself to feel all your emotions. If you're not feeling great, you actually say that I do not feel good, I just need some time off, I'm going to go do journaling, go for a walk or something. The willingness to be with your authentic true self and not run away from it. So you kind of become very raw, very real, very beautiful in the space of willingness. You're in full acceptance of that who you are. I'm just going to read a little bit of my notes here. Willingness, a positive state to embrace all life has to offer. This is a phase when you are awakened to your inner child and allow it to play, explore, dare, sing, dance, and play without you controlling it to be a certain way. So, sometimes we're like, oh, that child plays really well, or that child writes really well, or we kind of put this label of right, wrong, good, bad. Oh, they play well together or something. It's like they're playing, that's enough. They don't we don't need to like always have this good play or bad play or good writing or good artwork. And because we remove that expectation of it being good or bad, we make it a very nourishing space for things to just be. This is a very nourishing space that feels connected to fun, curiosity, and a deep desire to learn new things. A child loves jumping in puddles. They don't have the fear or concern of what will happen when they jump in. What's going to happen to their clothes? How wet are the shoes going to be? How deep is the puddle going to be? There's just a simple urge to just jump in and experience it, which is so beautiful, right? It's so raw, it's so real. Like when you see a child playing in the puddles, it just brings, I mean, looking at them even is contagious, right? You want to kind of go, you know what, I actually want to jump like them, I actually want to go and play like them. And so they don't have the concern about what will be. They just kind of jump in, and it's the sound of the water, like pachaka pachaka pachak, that they enjoy, right? And then that sensation, the excitement of, oh my god, I don't know what's going to happen when I jump in this water, but let's see where it takes us. That joy that a child gets, like that feeling of not knowing, that's what makes them want to experience. And this exercise that I have today for you is kind of going to be like that. It's like the jump in the puddle, which is just so beautiful and nice. But just to kind of help you stay in this frequency, what are the things that you can do to increase your willingness to be in this state of embracing life? So the things that you can incorporate in your life is meditation, which truly means is to slow down and become present in whatever it is that you're doing. It could be art, it could be walk, it could be eating, it could be sleeping, it could be dancing, whatever it is. When you do it with intention that you are going to be fully present in this act of doing it, that's when your willingness expands, because you've become present. You become really mindful of speaking positivity. Like the moment you say, okay, why is this not this way, right? You're complaining or you're doubting or something, you bring yourself back into saying, hang on, this is how it is. It's absolutely stunning, it's beautiful, because that's how the universe gave it to me, or the creators gifted it to me. This is how it is. It's fine. That kind of thing. You keep pulling yourself back into the center by saying everything's okay, everything's gonna be fine, it's all okay, I'm gonna make it fine, or the universe is gonna make it fine, whatever it is that you want to resonate with. The third thing that you can really do to stay in a state of willingness is eat high vibrational food. Like shift your diet from things that are always so overly cooked or they're so processed. Like be conscious of what it is that you are really putting in your body. Make it raw, make it greens, make it fruits. Like fill your stomach up with things that are absolutely beautiful for your body, and they are really close to being in their raw form. Like fruits and vegetables like carrots, eat lots of carrots, like khach 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 khach, or whatever it is that you like. Lots of people like carrots, or greens like cucumbers or whatever. But munch on things that fill you up, that are actually more raw, because they're real. They haven't transformed into anything other than their authentic form that they are in nature. And so when you take something inside you that is purely real, not cooked, not gone through fire, not gone through cooking, not gone through mixing, not gone through time, it is very much real. You take on that real energy from that thing. So imagine, like, if you were to make a curry, you're cooking it, so the absorption of heat happens. Then you are, maybe sometimes you reheat it, it goes down. The composition of the food changes, then you reheat it, and then you pour it into your plate, then you eat it. So the process, the energy dispersion of that fruit or vegetable is like, by the end, what you get in your plate is maybe just 2% of that energy of that vegetable. But if you were to eat something raw, you're taking something directly from nature into your stomach. So you're literally taking nature in. And that's just a very beautiful way of, becoming conscious of what you're putting in you. And then the other thing is, help others and volunteer. Do something in your week or in your month where you give yourself this time that you consciously do something which is good for others, right? It could be anything. For me, it's my Friday sessions that I run for free, that because I'm so passionate about them, I absolutely love being there for people and connecting to the divine names and the scriptures of Quran. That I It's something that I just give to people, because it's just something that makes me really, really excited about my life. And so I give it completely for free, because in return, what I get is the closeness to, of course, my creator, to get to know the creator at a deeper level, but also can come together with people who are at my wavelength, and they also love the creator equally as I do. So it's kind of like a nice thing. So go and help out people with that, what you think that you can do voluntarily. um, Create and dive into new projects. So give yourself a certain project. Like, maybe you can go on Pinterest, or maybe you can, like, go and join an art class or something that is a space where you're able to create. And this is really, really important, because what this does is it takes you off the normal life that you use, the normal routine that you have. It brings in a little bit a space of new energy. Now, the other thing is, number 6 is connect with nature. This is something, so like I said, you take in the fruits, right? You take in food, raw fruits, which is again something very beneficial. So in the same way, like, connect with nature is something so simple, but just being in nature for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, even 2 minutes, just breathing fresh air, even that can have its impact on us. The other thing, number 7, you can do is, willingness comes with when your body is really at peace. So listen to music. I've written here, number 7, listen to music, a smooth soothing music. What I really mean to say is, listen to music that your soul is soothed by, right? It could be the recitation of Quran, it could be the recitation of Bible, it could be a recitation or whatever text that you want, or spiritual text or something, but something that soothes you, like it feeds your soul. So not just something like oh, this is the new trending song, so let me just listen to this on repeat. No, no, no. That's something outside of you. Somebody said it is the best song, and so you start listening to it, and then you start saying, oh yeah, I really like her. Somebody's watching some drama and they give it to you, and they're like, yeah, yeah, listen to it. It's all outside that you're taking in. So listen to something that is soothing, that is peaceful, that is more connected to your soul in that moment. Now, you could turn around and say, well, I want to listen to heavy metal because that's what my soul is about, and that's totally fine. That's completely fine. Like I said, as long as your soul feels alive, awakened, held, and touched, beautiful, go ahead. But music has certain frequency which truly helps us to be really, really present. And then the last one, that's the most important one, practice gratitude. The willingness to be positive in a state of being open and ready to embrace life. You have to be grateful, because grateful actually creates the space for the willingness to kind of be poured in you. So the more you are grateful of whatever it is that you have, the more there will be space for you to welcome positive, open, and exciting experiences in your life. So that's my take on willingness. Like, if you have any suggestions or something, leave it in the comment down below. But this is a frequency that is truly something that we need to increase ourselves, and that's why I've written how to increase it. Like, hopefully through this session you learn how to visually increase it, but then once you become conscious of all of these things that I've just mentioned and you do them regularly, they will truly help you to keep bringing you back into being that child that jumps in the puddle. So with that, I'm just going to welcome you to start the journey with me into this artwork. I'm going to create my outline. I always do this in these sessions. There, it's really lovely to bring yourself home into your center, and for that I'm just creating a small border. I always measure these through this line here. Just relax your shoulders. Be grateful in this very moment that you have hands that are able to move, the eyes that are able to see, the mind that is able to think, the ears that are able to hear. Value the body that you are, value the soul that you are, value the being that you are. You've come home into yourself. This is your time connecting to you to help you increase being in a space of willingness. Now, we spoke about the whole idea of being like a child and a puddle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create these circles. For example, I'm not going to think about where I'm going to create it. I'm just going to create circles of different sizes, and this is like a puddle, right? Then I'm going to try and see if I can put in some puddles. So I'll take some water, fill it in. A dropped here. I'm not going to touch it. I'm just going to let that be part of, again, this dropped. I'm not going to worry about it. All I'm doing is I'm just going to make the puddle of however, and the drop is coming here. I'm not going to stop it or control it. I'm just going to let it play. I think there was some ink in my pen, in my brush, and so that sort of come up. So I'm going to create puddles, like, and now as a child, I'm just going to jump in these puddles, right? Alhamdulillah, excuse me. So here's my ink. I always like using ink, but then it's totally up to you what you want to use. So I'm gonna go like just jumping in. What's gonna happen? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna love the sensation of the drop. Ah, ah. It's so pretty, so pretty. Not gonna move anything other than just move my hands. Oh, wait a minute. There's a little puddle that I think what I'll do is I'm going to use a tiny brush, and just the tissue. And I take some ink from here and then put it on that one, on this one. There we go. This one's going to get covered anyway. Now, I'm going to keep the edge. The circle was here, so I'm going to create ripples. Just gonna create ripples. Ripples that welcome everything and anything new in my life. Ripples that will attract abundance, love, purity, peace, kindness, passion, and everything that is good for my soul. So I'm going to start doing these ripples. Look at this one. This one has a little bit here and a little bit here. Now, the trick is you can go according to the shape of whatever it is that you've created, or just go in ripples. So for me, when I jump in, I don't know what it's going to be, right? The feeling is unpredictable. But when I see the ripples happen, they happen by the universe. So it's not something that I do, it's something that gets created from a certain act of my jumping in. So I'm going to stick to circles that sort of represents that there is a way that the universe works beyond my understanding, and I have to be willing to accept these circles for what they are. My job is not to worry about these circles. My thing is to just jump in. Jump in with the willingness of anything that's going to come my way is going to be beautiful. Anything that happens is for my good. Staying in that positive mind, being open to whatever happens is happening only because the universe knows that I have jumped with utmost certainty that all that I want is going to come my way. I am attracting, I'm not running after things, job, experiences, people. I am free, I am open, and I am able to connect to my soul and live a life of purpose, knowing that I'm being guided by the universe itself. I'm part of this beautiful universe, and it is helping me, holding me, healing me, and guiding me towards that what it knows is best for me. I am beautiful, for all that exists in this universe is beautiful. The every ripple that's being created, which I did not know about, is a ripple of joy, love, peace, compassion towards my soul. Every ripple is a gift that connects me to my abundance, to the love that I wish to have in my life, to the respect, to the compassion. Every ripple brings me home into myself, reminding me that I am held. Every ripple is a gift. It is the way the universe chooses to dance with me. It opens me to new experiences. It gives me with people who love me and value me, for I value myself. I choose to jump with utmost certainty that the universe, God, Creator has got me. Nothing in this world was created to scare me. It was all created so I could be loved. I could be in remembrance of the one who created it all. I am here, for I matter. I exist, for I am love. I am the light I've been looking for. I am the one that I was waiting for. No one and nothing defines me other than that who created me. I am at peace with who I have been, who I am, and who I am becoming. I let go of everything and everyone that has made me feel unworthy, because now, as I move forward in life, I'm going to attract love, abundance, compassion, kindness in my life, for that is what I am showing myself to be. Every ripple holds my heart and guides me back to the light that I have always been. I speak my truth. I am worthy of love. I am not defined by the experiences I have gone through. I matter. I am seen. I value my heart. I value my soul. I value my body. For I am love. I am love. Every ripple is a hand holding me, a gift reminding me to be present, a heart welcoming me home. I am never alone, for I have everything around me. That what I need comes to me with ease. Money flows to me. Love is always attracted to me. I'm surrounded by people who value me and see my truth. They love me for who I am, and I am free to be that what my Creator chose for me to be. I am present. I am alive. I am blessed. I am awake. I am love. I am light. I am not defined by others' opinions. I am not defined by the roles I've played. I am not defined by no one, including myself. I rise beyond all definitions, for I am a child living through life in awe, enjoying the beauty of this world, and embracing every part of me as sacred, pure, real, and authentic. I'm grateful for the way my hands are moving. I'm grateful for that what I'm listening to. I'm grateful for the way I am creating this piece and all of my life. I am creating it with the Creator, for He's the one holding my hand, for He's the one guiding me, for He's the one who knows what's best for me. I let go of expectations. I let go of all my worries. I let go of my past self so I can be that who I am. I am not my past. I am not my future. I am here in the now and grateful to just be. I am not perfect, but I am beautiful the way I am. I am grateful for all that I have been blessed with. I am present with my whole being. I'm open to that what's coming my way because I know it's going to be really positive for me. It's something my soul is attracting and my heart is guided to. For the love that I desire and crave for is already in me. The abundance that I wait for is already written for me. I am not looking, I am not chasing, I am not in need of anything but that what my Creator knows is best for me. I am blessed, I am loved, I am here, for I am chosen. I choose myself every single day. I choose myself with all my flaws, with all my faults, with all my sins and all my mistakes. I choose myself because I am worthy of being chosen, of being loved, of being seen, of being heard, and of being valued. I am the light. I am the love. Whatever may unfold, I will be grateful. For whatever does unfold, I surrender to. For I know whatever will unfold is going to be the best for me. I'm going to use my brush and see if I can create the ripples even in like water form. So just very mildly, the ripples center my heart and bring me home. I'm using a tissue paper just to kind of take the excess water, wetting my brush and slowly creating the ripples, going over the lines but not losing them at all. Their existence is what holds me. Every ripple is an awakening of my heartbeat coming to life and beating with certainty that I am held. I am love. I am present. I'm awake. I'm authentic. I speak my truth. I live in harmony. I am peace. I believe in miracles, for I am a miracle. I'm letting the ripples make their path into other forms of whatever life wants it to be. I'm open, I'm ready, I am ready. For within me, I hold the keys to all that my soul is here to teach me. I am ready to be who I've always been. I really hope that this session brings you closer to yourself and opens you to the space of willingness of whatever will be, whatever is, whatever has been. It has all been for the purpose of getting you here in the now, where you are present. I hope it helps you to cut and free yourself from the chains of your mind, the definitions of people and their opinions. And I hope it brings you into a space where you can feel like the child that's jumping and creating puddles. They're jumping with joy, with certainty, with love, with freedom and passion, of creating ripples of love, of pure love, of kindness, of compassion for the self and for all those who come closer to those ripples. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and peace, everyone. Enjoy. Enjoy the space of allowing yourself to just be without the expectations of what could have been, what should be. Just be. I love you. Take care, and I'll speak to you next Sunday. Bye for today.